What's going on? Are y'all ready? Boxing this weekend? Tomorrow? You might get a Ruben Guerrero and Angel Garcia fight if somebody put the money up. I mean, it's funny because I'm like, man, let them old people sit down, man. They didn't did their time. You know, they in their 50s and 60s, man. Nobody need to throw no blows. But they got them going back and forth to sell the fight. Like, they knew this is going to happen. They knew everybody was looking at those two to blow up and go off. And Angel wasn't even going to entertain it. Like, man, let it be about the fighters, man. When you ain't fighting. But Ruben, he loves the show, man. He loves to be at the center of attention. So it fit him all the way for this fight. For him to be talking the trash he was talking yesterday at the final presser. It was just what we all expected. All the excitement, the cussing, the pushing, and people love drama. Now, let's get into the boxing. We got the first fight is the heavyweight fight. You got the Amir Mansour, the one from Delaware, going up against Dominique Brazil. Dominique Brazil, this fight is close because I think Dominique Brazil is going to build up a big enough lead to where he can coast when Mansour start coming on. And it's going to make for a close fight, I think, at the decision, but I'm looking at a 116, 112 for Dominic. That's just how I got it. And I think his size, Mansour's age, all that stuff's going to play into a factor here. And that's how I feel the fight's going to go. Now, moving right along, we got the fight with Sammy Vasquez? Not Vasquez. I think it's Sammy Vargas. And he's fighting Aaron Martinez. And Aaron Martinez has been the upset king. He's the guy that beat Robert Guerrero and didn't get his hand raised. Then he came back and beat Devin Alexander. And here's his another test, 20-0 fighter. And everybody, what's that, the who can, Mexican, so. Another white kid who's Mexican. He looks like a white guy, so they're going to market that. And I think Aaron Martinez can crash the party. Because I'm yet to see Vargas handle a situation like what Martinez is going to bring to him. Because Martinez will go in the kitchen, smother you, and outwork you. And I want to see how Sammy handles the pressure. And I'm picking the upset, and I'm going with Aaron Martinez. I know if they go to the cards, they're going to screw him, but let's see if the kid can make it to the cards. And the main event, Danny Garcia versus Robert the Ghost Guerrero. At this point, and from what I'm seeing from Robert Guerrero, I mean, it's not the same Robert Guerrero. Okay, the Martinez fight showed us that he's taking one too many. He's saying he knew he did something wrong in that fight. Now he's going back to the well. He's changing things around. It's not going to be the same Robert. We've heard these speeches time and time again from different people. So I don't expect to hear anything different now, So on that note, I would say, hey, let the best man win. And I think Danny Garcia's superior boxing skills outweighs Robert the Ghost Guerrero. And I think he's a lot stronger than what Robert the Ghost Guerrero is going to anticipate. I'm not saying he's Keith Thurman strong, but it's going to be enough to bust Robert up. Robert's a little too slow, and he doesn't fight at angles like he used to. The weight him gaining weight at this point is like, it diminished the skills that he had when he was fighting at the lighter weights. And he pushes his punches now, and he sticks his head out too much weight on his front foot, and he's just like stuck in cement. And when he throws his punches, they're so slow. And Danny Garcia is an outstanding counter puncher. His eyes is always looking for the counter, even when you punch it. He's still focused. So, excuse me. I see Danny Garcia winning by unanimous decision, but Danny Garcia has an X factor. He gasses out in fights, and when it gets to the later rounds, you know, we saw in the Peterson fight, well, that was the last time we've seen it. He gassed out, and they claimed it was him trying to make 140 all the time, and now they don't have to make 140 no more. So we'll have to see. Now, the first fight was against Paulie Malignaggi, who's a natural, really 135, and he was able to best Paulie. Now let's see what happens when he's in the ring with a guy who's naturally bigger himself. Now, he can't afford to gas out against Guerrero, because Guerrero gets warmed up after he, you know, they feel like he's lost 7 out of 7 rounds in a row. That's when he starts turning it on. So we'll see how Garcia deals with that. And I'm intrigued. I mean, y'all should be intrigued, man. We got great boxing fights. But yet, y'all want to hate on the PBC because it's the thing to do. Hey, 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 hey.